Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to your online class. I am your geography teacher Sanjida Hassan. Today we will start chapter 3 Solar System. Solar System. The solar system is the sun and all the objects that orbit or revolve around it. The sun is orbited by planets, asteroids, meteoroids and comets. The sun is a star and it is huge. It makes up 98% of the matter in the solar system. Because of its weight, the sun has most gravity. A planet must orbit the sun. These are large enough to have their own gravity. Planets are in spherical shapes. The sun pulls everything in the solar system towards it. At the same time, the planets pull against that force because of their push-pull effect. The planets do not get too close to the sun or too far away from it. Instead, the planets orbit around the sun at a regular space and location. The solar system is the sun and all the objects like planets, moon, asteroids, meteoroids, comets, etc. that orbit or revolve around the sun. The solar system has 8 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. How solar system was formed? The creation of our solar system took place billion of years from now. About 5 billion years ago, our solar system did not exist at all. Instead, there was in its place a large cloud of gas and dust called a nebula. Over many millions of years, the immense gravity of this large cloud caused the dust and gas to slowly fall inwards towards its center. As matter in the cloud fell towards the center, it began to spin. The spinning was caused by the basic law of motion. At the center of this spinning cloud, a small star began to form. This star grew larger and larger and formed the present sun. There were small parts of dust and gas that also started spinning. These smaller parts of dust and gas became the present planets. Planets, moons, comets, asteroids, meteoroids, and other objects of the solar system. Comets, asteroids, and meteoroids have several things in common. They are believed to be the remnant of the materials that created the sun and the planets. Comets, meteors, and asteroids have several things in common. First, they are believed to be the remnants of the material that created the sun and the planets. Comets, asteroids, and meteors are too small to be planets. Some are only a few feet in size while others are mile or more long. The comets are small and delicate. They are composed of frozen gases. They are made of ice and follow the paths around the sun. Comets are cosmic snowballs of frozen gases, rocks and dust that orbit the sun. When frozen, they are size of a small town. When a comet's orbit brings it close to the sun, it heats up and spews dust and gases into a giant glowing head larger than most planets. This is the image of a comet. Meteoroids. Meteoroids are pieces of rocks moving through space. A meteoroid is smaller than an asteroid or a comet. Meteoroids are lumps of rocks or iron that orbit the sun just as planets, asteroids, and comets do. They orbit the sun among the rocky inner planets as well as the giant that make up the outer planets. Meteoroids are even found on the edge of the solar system in regions called Kuiper belt and orbit cloud. This is an image of an meteoroid. Asteroid. Asteroids are mostly made of rocks. An asteroid is a large rock in outer space. Asteroids are small, rocky objects that orbit the sun. Although asteroids orbit the sun like planets, they are much smaller than planets. Most of them are located in the main asteroid belt, a region between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. Some asteroids go in front of and behind Jupiter. This is an image of asteroid. We know that sun has 8 planets. They are 4 inner planets and 4 outer planets. The 4 smaller inner planets, Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars, are also called the terrestrial planets. These are mainly composed of rocks and metals. The four outer planets are Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. They are mainly composed of gas and called the gas planets. Gas planets are bigger than the terrestrial planets. From 1930 to 2006, Pluto, the farthest planet from the Sun, was known as the solar system ninth planet. But in 2006, it was declared as a dwarf planet. Dwarf planets means that Pluto is no more a planet in the solar system. These 8 planets have 162 known moons. Moon revolves around their respective planets. The planet Earth has a moon. We can see the moon in the sky at night. The Earth's moon is made of rock and it has no atmosphere. That's all for today. See you in the next class. Assalamu alaikum.